Hey, we have returned here for some Fiasco, and now we're going to do some scenes. We do have to figure out how all of this character web stuff connects, but we do have names. I will be playing David Brown, the local nervous, paranoid prepper parent. Seth?
I'm Lucy Brown. My dad's been weird since he stopped taking his special candy.
Perfect. Yep. Alyssa?
I'm Franny, y'all, and I'm here to whip these Girl Scouts into shape.
How old is Franny?
Like in her 20s.
Okay.
I like to think that she was like the top Girl Scout of her troop, and she's just like, like those youth group kids that just stick around.
They never
and
leave.
they just never leave. Although
Jordan?
I guess it's an accident between parents, so maybe not. Maybe early 30s. And I really want my daughter to be a prodigy.
Or maybe my daughter. Or someone else.
Or it could be a girl that goes to the school and she's not even involved in the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, maybe. Jordan?
I am Brick Bell, and I am the French cookie mobster.
I was expecting Cookie Mobster.
I'm the straight man again.
Are you though?
No, I think it might be. Actually, I don't know if anyone are. I think I might be. Not the straight man, but
I'm too young
the serious
to be a
man.
straight woman.
I don't think anything about my. I don't think I'm going to try to be funny at all. Like I'm just going to be weird.
My thing is not that I'm funny. My thing is just I'm 7 years old and I don't know what a filter is. I see everything that comes to my mind, even though I'm told not to.
So you're just playing yourself then? Just kidding.
You don't know the depths of things.
Yeah, you're like, you don't know what I don't say. Yeah.
By the way, Jordan, love the hair. Oh, I should have made popcorn. Now I'm jealous.
Yeah, I think we all have a snack except you.
Honestly, the hair makes it kind of hard to have popcorn, so the hair might not stay.
Fair.
Okay, so I am your parent, Seth. I'm under pressure. Actually, Jordan is under pressure from me, because he's the scout. I'm her bully.
I think it would be funnier if you're being bullied by the scout, especially since Jordan described himself
way. Right, like it says specifically scout and bully. One of us is the scout and the other is the bully. Like I don't know if there's not much leeway there. I like the idea that like I'm like weird paranoid prepper kind of crazy guy. I think maybe Jordan, like I need meds from you or something, or
he's got
illegal weapons.
That's right. Jordan has knives.
Exactly. I think he might be my contact for all the weird illegal stuff that I need to build my killdozer. I like the idea that like I'm like we're both kind of under pressure, but like it's kind of like a drug dealer situation. I think part of it is like I need Jordan's character to make more cookie sales so that she can get me the things that I need, right?
Is that not what I'm doing as
both of you are. I'm starting a little Girl Scout ring where they give me money for all my illegal stuff.
They call me the Brick.
Any Seth, on your sheet, anything we need to figure out?
Why are we building the bomb shelter?
How did your parents get in a car accident and die in it?
I'm thinking that it's probably just what you joked about originally. Like I went off my meds and I started getting weirder and weirder, right? And started seeing shadows everywhere and I'm getting paranoid. So maybe that's what it is. Jordan, you used to be the person who got me my meds, and for whatever reason it dried up or something, or you wouldn't give them to me, and so I am constantly pressuring you to get them to me because I'm like, I'm going crazy.
You're bullying him.
Yeah, I'm like, I need my fix, right?
What then is about the car accident? The car accident is why you're is when is the
So it actually
incident-
doesn't specify car accident. It just says accident.
Oh.
So it could be something else. It could be a car accident, like that's fine. But it could just be
The
something
idea
else.
here is that the chance encounter is what connects you.
Right.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a chance encounter if we're
No.
literally part of the same troop.
A chance encounter on number 4 says car accident between parents.
Oh, it does say car accident. Okay,
Okay.
never mind. Sorry, my fault. Okay.
It's okay.
So the car accident is what caused you to go off your meds or something like that?
Or maybe what caused you to get
Mm.
on your meds in the first place.
I actually like that better.
Mm.
You got a car
So,
accident.
like, because maybe this was something a long time ago, right? We got in a car accident, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, well, hey, your
Lucy
daughter
should join my troop.
should join my troop." Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like to think that it's like one of those situations where like I got like a bar of iron through my head and I was never the same. Like I survived miraculously, but then suddenly my entire personality changed overnight and I like was never the same again. Right? I'm like suddenly just super paranoid and going crazy because my brain had like part of it destroyed by the car accident. So you, Franny, your daughter goes to St. Patrick's Catholic School. You teach at St.
Probably.
Patrick's Catholic School. Is the troop connected to St. Patrick? Like, is that the kind of
That's
the
probably where they
launching
meet.
point? Yeah, it's like where they meet, maybe.
Because those troops, I think, generally
Right.
like meet in
Like,
school.
because
typically, yeah.
can we just like we could finagle like that? I'm not actually like a parent. Maybe it's like, oh, I'm all the troops' parent. Like
Mhm.
whatever. But maybe
It could be that you were in the car when another parent was driving the van full of Girl Scouts
right.
or something, right?
Or we ran into the Girl Scout van.
Right.
Yeah, like that's fine. No, I think maybe I work at the school or something like that, and like that. So that's like our location where we like sell our cookies, like after school.
That's cool. Just like that's like our. Wait, sorry, say it again. Like that,
Like our
that's
headquarters. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. What else haven't we defined then?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Do you have anything else that you need to decide about, or that you need to tell us about your character, Jordan?
Yeah, are you like a foreign exchange student?
No,
Wait,
I just watched too many movies.
so if Caleb went on meds because of the car accident, then why is he bullying Brick?
I think let's do it this way. Let's do it less like the meds are like actual meds and it's just drugs. It's just straight up drugs. And so it's like I like the idea that like my personality completely 180'd like when that car accident happened, and so I just started being completely self-destructive and paranoid, and like I need drugs, I need weapons, I need right there.
And it turns out my parents are actually connected to the mob.
Well, I was gonna say
French mob.
I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna suggest, but I like that. But that like not. It's not even that he actually is connected to the mob. It's just you think he's connected to the mob.
I like to think at the end of the story, we find out that Jordan's character is a complete figment of my imagination. Doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, and my character reveals, honey, there is no one named Brick here in our troop.
Anyway.
Cool. I think that's probably enough to get started.
Mm-hmm.
I am beginning us here, trying to decide if I want to establish a resolve. As a reminder for Fiasco, every time we do a scene, when it's your highlight, when you're the highlight character, you decide whether or not you want to establish or resolve the scene. If you want to establish the scene, you make up how the scene begins and who is cast as who. And the other people are going to decide how it ends. If you decide to resolve, it's vice versa. Everybody else gets to establish what the scene is and who's there, but you get to, as the highlight character, decide how your scene ends. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. There's lots of different places to start.
How about
could be as simple as just me like driving Lucy to a Girl Scout meeting. Let's do that. I'm driving Lucy to a Girl Scout meeting, and it's one of those like it's like the beginning of the cookie season, right? And this is like the informational meeting to like make sure everyone's on their game. Like, okay, this is the game plan. This is where we're gonna hit. Like, this is how much you need to sell. All of those details, right? And it's like the informational meeting for the parents and the students, the scouts.
Does anyone actually know how that works? Because
nope.
Okay, we're just going.
No idea. We're just gonna make it up.
Okay. All inaccuracies. For all inaccuracies, go to patreon.com.
What? Complain at patreon.com.
Yeah, you have to
give me money. Yeah, you have to give me money first, but then you can complain. Yeah.
Yep. Man, I wish I could tell my students that.
Gotta pay to complain. Cool. So yeah, and we can say that everybody's there as their own characters.
I have figured out where I'm from. My character is from Paris, Texas. I'm a transfer student from Paris, Texas.
So you're an exchange student, just not a foreign exchange student.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
All right, yeah. So I think I drive like some beat up station wagon. This is 2004, according to our Fiasco playset. So I think I'm driving some beat up rusty station wagon. Lucy, where are you sitting?
Back seat, because
of course.
I'm 7 years. Well, like 2004, would I be sitting in the front seat?
Well, here's what I'm asking. The station wagons usually have a seat that faces backwards in the trunk. Do you want to be sitting in that seat?
Wait, station wagon. I need to see.
We used to have one of these. It was very fun.
Sure, I'll be sitting in the back facing backwards.
Connor and I always pretended that we were like turrets in like World War II or something, and like like gunners, and it's very fun shooting the other cars. Yeah, so I'm
sitting back there oblivious. I'm playing Lucy as just oblivious.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm driving. We're pulling into the parking lot of St. Patrick's Catholic School. You guys will be playing your characters, but you can like appear at any point you want to. So I pull in. I'm kind of muttering to myself, like, so make you a deal, God. All right, make you a deal. All right, if I survive today, and I promise I'm going back to church. All right, I'm not just coming here for this Girl Scout meetings. I'll come here. I'll go to confessional. All right, I'll go back to church. Just make sure they don't kill me today. All right, all right.
We're talking to Daddy.
Just talking to God, honey. It's just praying. We're at a church. It's proper to pray to God.
You do that a lot. You must really like him.
Well, sure.
Are we here? I can't see anything.
If I pull into a parking spot, park, and then I get out of the car and kind of look around furtively. And I slowly get to the back and open up the back, and I'm like, all right, Lucy, come on, hurry up.
Lucy starts skipping to the front of the place right ahead of you.
And I'm like, looking around, making the shadow at every corner. And eventually we get inside, the door swings open, and I assume that maybe Franny's there, getting everything set up in whatever this little like multi-purpose room or whatever that we're using in the basement of this Catholic church to do this informational meeting. And Lucy obviously like skips in, and I'm like behind her, like nervously fiddling and twitching.
Well, hi, Lucy girl. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. My daddy's doing good too. I think anyway. He was talking to God.
Oh, well, talking to God's a very good thing.
He does it a lot. I can't ever hear what he's saying though.
Okay. Well,
it's a private conversation between me and God, honey.
David, how you doing today?
I'm okay. Reach out a hand.
You're sweaty, Dad.
Yeah, sorry about that. Had a workout this morning. You know how it is.
This morning.
Right. Yeah. Lucy girl, why don't you go hang out with Brick over there, sweetheart?
Okay.
She skips over to Brick.
Hi, Brick.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
Oh, sacre bleu, it's you.
Sacre bleu to you too.
What is the latest in your household, Lucy?
Not much. Just Dad talking to God.
I pray that he does not have to talk to him too much too soon.
I don't know. He does it a lot.
I sit down in a chair that's like at the back, and I can like see everything, including the door we just came from. Like I scoot the chair slightly to the side so I can like get a full view of the entire room with the wall to my back. Back to my wall. Back to the wall.
Think like Franny's like, getting like some like packets together and stuff like that, and she like is passing them out to the other parent. She comes over to you and goes, okay, David, now here's all the information that you're gonna need for Lucy. I'm gonna go through it here in just a few minutes, but you let me know if you have any questions.
Yeah, so, thanks.
Are you all right, Mr. Brown?
Oh, I'm okay. Ever since the accident, just feel a little under the weather.
Now, listen, I still feel really terrible about that,
Oh, no, it wasn't that was totally my fault. Absolutely.
Well, we all know that. That's the police records, but still.
No. Don't worry yourself. Just pretend I'm not even here. In fact, I'll pretend you're not here.
Well, no, because you got to listen to what I have to say.
I can listen to you without.
Well, we have records we got to break this year. Like we're really pushing.
I'll be listening.
The cookies.
I'll be listening, but I want to make sure I'm watching the exits too.
Why?
In case of fire.
That's not a bad idea, Mr. Brown.
Try to think of every eventuality. It's all right up here.
Right, where that bar went through, huh?
Oh, well, I guess maybe up here then.
Right.
2 inches up.
Mm-hmm. Is Lucy excited about joining us this year?
Oh, it's all she's been talking about. I needed her to help me with with a project, but you know how she is. She's a very excitable girl. And she just could not keep focused, and I nearly needed her to. But this will be good. This will be good for her self-esteem, for her entrepreneurial spirit. Isn't that right?
Isn't that right, Lucy? You excited?
But if we could be home by,
I thought it was off somewhere else.
If we could be home by 5, that would be just grand.
Wait, am I actually here for hearing all this?
I think you're nearby. Yeah,
close enough.
Okay. Yeah. So, because he said like we have a special project, she would have said we're buying lots of shovels.
Oh, really? So, Lucy, tell me about this special project. What I want to know, because we're going to talk about goals today. We're going to talk about how
Lucy,
we can accomplish your goals.
Well, Lucy, we don't want to bore Franny here. I really need a last name
I
for
really
you,
need.
I don't think I would call you Franny. I think I would call you Miss whatever, right?
You call me Miss Franny. That's probably what I would.
All right, yeah. That's what the scouts call you. Yeah. We don't want to bother Miss Franny.
Madam Franny, thank you very much.
That's what you call her.
Fraulein.
Fraulein
Franny.
Yeah. We don't want to bore Miss Franny. No.
I want to know, because I want to know what your motivations are. Because if I don't know your motivations, I can't motivate you to sell these cookies. I mean, not everybody is going to be as great as I was when I was a Girl Scout. I sold like 1,000 boxes every year. But we can still set some goals, and I need to know what your goals are.
Suppose goals are good, Lucy?
Yes.
Yeah. And so is digging.
So what are you trying to dig up?
Would you have told her?
I mean, I think probably. I don't think when we're alone, I keep it from you. But I feel like if you're oblivious, you maybe either misunderstand or didn't hear me all the way. Most of the time I explain things.
After we're building a bomb shelter? Would you have said that? Would you have said that exactly?
No, I don't think I would have used that term. I probably would have been like
clubhouse.
A place.
A clubhouse.
There you go.
Oh, a clubhouse. I love that. Okay.
Yep,
well,
an underground clubhouse.
Well, kind of like our basement here. I see.
It's going to be a wine, not a wine. It's going to be a cellar too, for canned goods.
We have lots of canned goods.
Lots of canned goods. Can never get enough of canned goods.
No, you can't. I mean, we do our annual can drive here at the school every year, so I understand.
And
Daddy
I know
loves cans.
I brought the record. I brought a record number of canned goods to that drive. You know, they only have a 5-year
Mr. Brown.
I think he said they only have a 5-year shelf life. or whatever, you know, some with 20 they only have a 20-year shelf life anyway.
Right. Well, I'm going to go get some more stuff done before we start the meeting here.
You're sweating again, Daddy.
I'm always sweating, Lucy. Comes with being prepared. If you don't sweat, you're not ready.
You're not sweat. No, you probably say if you're not sweaty, you're not ready. Because it rhymes.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, I mean, how does I assume that, like, you know, time passes, the other Girl Scouts get there, and we're gonna get this informational meeting.
Would it?
Right.
Okay, are we still going, or would that be the end of the scene? Where do we want to? What do you guys think?
I feel like it goes a little bit. Well, I guess it's up to you. Yeah, I established so.
That's what I was asking. Do you guys think it would end there and we move on?
We can at least get through the information, see how.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like it probably, because if it's a highlight scene on me, it's like, how do I react and have to deal with, like, the new schedule of all the Girl Scout cookies and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, listen up, girls. Okay, talking to you ladies. Okay, and parents as well. Thank you so much for coming. Like I said, not everybody is going to be as great of a cookie seller as I was. I was a hustler, but we do have goals that we got to accomplish so we can be one of the best Girl Scout troops here in Texas. Now, specifically, what city are we in? I don't even remember.
In the PDF.
Lufkin.
Whatever. Lufkin, Texas. Now, granted, we're the only troop in Lufkin, Texas, but still, we want to set the bar high. Okay. So our goal is to sell at least 200 boxes each. And if we can accomplish that, and if whoever gets the most, as you know, gets a grand prize of $1,000.
My eyes shut.
Lucy would probably raise her
money right there.
Lucy would probably raise her money before you have a chance to converse. She'd say, "What's 200?
200 is 2 100s.
What's 100?
Go to school, sweetie. It's okay. Don't worry. Your daddy will help you."
Okay.
She doesn't go to school.
Oh.
We have school at home.
Homeschool? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, she should probably know what 200 is.
She knows what 100 is. She's just being silly.
Okay.
Stop being silly, Lucy. And, like, I think it's like I used to be like a diligent homeschooling parent, but ever since the accident, I've just been letting it go, right?
Now listen, the school here is our home base. Okay, this is where I'll keep all the cookies, but you are welcome to go out to other locations as well. Walmart, and the
there's
theater.
That shack over by there's that shack over by the video store. They sell some things sometimes.
That may not be a super safe location. I would want to check with maybe the video store itself would be fine.
Jerry has a gun, but he's never hurt me.
Right. Mr. Brown, maybe we could talk about this after the meeting. But
Right.
Yes. So your choice of location to sell these, you could go door to door. It's up to you. But 200 is the goal. And whoever gets the most, and if you go above and beyond, you get that $1,000. Any questions?
I like lean down to you, Lucy, and I'm like, all right, Lucy, we are getting that $1,000. You hear me? That's shovel money right there.
Shovel money?
Shovel money.
You like shovels, Daddy.
I do.
I like this idea that you just buy lots of shovels because you think if you buy more shovels, you can dig faster.
Yeah, there's like 15 shovels laid out in a row. And like I gotta switch between them to for some reason. I think it would make.
You're like, the latest model is shovel. All right, this will get me some good mileage.
Because of the paranoia, after a while, you stop trusting the shovels.
Is this shovel bugged? It must be bugged now. I accidentally left it outside last night. Does Brick have any questions?
Oh, right.
Brick's just there, like, filing her nails.
Well, thank you, Miss Franny. This has been a very good informational meeting.
You're very welcome. And here's my phone number is in the packet if you ever need anything. I will be coming out to locations every now and then, so please text me when you're going to be out at a location because I want to make sure that I am supporting you 100%.
We don't use phones. We don't use phones. They're the signals. They do things to your head.
You know, to each their own. You can mail me a letter. Let me know where you're going to be.
All right, I might just drive by.
Or drive by, sure. But you know, I think carbon emissions are probably worse than cell phone towers, don't you think?
Oh, that's bogus. That's a conspiracy theory.
Would we have cell phones? This is 2004.
We might have cell phones.
Okay.
Might have flip phones. Well, you can call me. You can call my landline. Call my home phone number. There it is. Right.
We just wouldn't.
Right. You do a drive-by.
The Browns.
And whenever you run out of cookies, you can come back here. I'm going to start you all off with 50. When you sell your first 50, you come back and you get more.
We'll take 100 first.
We start with 50.
Well, I'm done in 3 days.
What's 100?
It's how many boxes she's going to give us.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm going to start off with 50. That's the policy.
We'll talk about this out of the meeting. Hey, Miss Franny?
No, it's really not up for discussion, Mr. Brown. It's 50 boxes.
Well, maybe I can, slip you $50, and then we can talk about 100 boxes.
Well, you could just buy how much did the Girl Scout cookies cost in 2004?
I don't know.
Say they're $5.
Hold on.
Each,
How much did Girl Scout cookies cost?
Girl Scout cookie
in 2004?
$3.50 a box.
Okay, so then she would just say,
350 by 50.
Yeah, 50 divided by 3.5.
175.
That'd be about $14. I'm like, well, Mr. Brown, you could just buy 14 boxes for $50. Then you could take 64 boxes if you'd like.
We'll do that.
Okay.
You take gold?
No. No, we do not.
All right, we'll talk about this afterwards. Like you said, we'll talk about stuff afterwards.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. I do have to get home soon, though, to feed my dogs.
No, I do too. I'm on a schedule. If anyone else has a question, don't let me barge in.
Right. Well, doesn't look like we have any other questions, so I guess meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody, and happy Girl Scout cookies. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Cool.
Didn't have another meeting in that time. It didn't have any other meeting.
So I think after the meeting ends, I walk up to you and I'm like, all right, no, but seriously though, I would like some extra boxes because me and Lucy are gonna tear up this town. We're gonna win that $1,000.
And I love the enthusiasm. It's just policy, sir.
See, if I don't know anything about policy, there's always a loophole. Can I see this policy of yours?
Again, if you would like to buy 50 boxes, you are welcome to do that.
But you take gold, right?
No. Again, no, I do not take gold.
What about canned goods?
No.
Stamp collections?
No, sir. Just cash. Just money. Or a check would be fine.
No, I don't use banks. All right, I guess I'll have to dig up my treasure chest. All right, I'll dig up my briefcase or whatever, my safe. Dig up my safe. I'll be back. Come on, Lucy.
Does the dad think to take the 50 boxes from my person? Take the boxes from Brick?
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we have like an established relationship. Yeah, you know what? Let's say out in the parking lot. Where are you in the parking lot as everybody's like leaving?
I'm just like waiting on my ride. I was like the first person out there, just like cut out of the meeting early.
Yeah, so I see you like on the curb or there, like on the little sidewalk next to the parking lot there, the walkway. And I say, all right, Lucy, go back to the car. I gotta check out something real quick. Just don't wait for me,
Skips her way to the car.
or don't wait up for me. And then I like I'm trying to think of how terrible I want to be with this. I walk over to break. I assume you're like by like some lamppost or something, like a big parking lot light, right? And
Honestly, probably not even the parking lot. I'm probably like over by the curb by the road, waiting
yeah, okay, yeah.
to just like walk in and go.
So I walk over there. I think what it is like you're standing there like waiting for a ride. We just get the shot of your back. Of, like,
I have like a wagon with all the cookies.
And then we just see me walk up next to you, like I'm just looking at the road. I don't look at you at all, and I'm just like, so you owe me some meds, Brick. Told you I needed to be hyper alert this week, and I have not gotten any deliveries.
So like, what is my access to these meds? What are these meds that I
have no idea. This is up to you.
So like, have we decided what like that the meds are illicit drugs?
I think they are illicit drugs, or at least I shouldn't have them.
Okay. It's just like my dad's a dentist or something.
yeah. I think I want drugs that like would keep me hyper focused, like, or
That's
maybe
a
like
pharmacist,
steroids, or just like pure testosterone, or anything like that. That would be like
Ritalin?
you wouldn't be able to get easily, but like would feed into this like prepper kind of crazy guy.
Would it be Ritalin?
Yeah, I mean something like Ritalin. Yeah.
Who would have easy access to Ritalin in 2004?
What is Ritalin usually used by?
People with ADHD and stuff like that. I think other things as well, but I don't know.
Methamphetamine. Other medical uses. Yeah, I mean it must just be the hospital then. Maybe your dad's a doctor.
Could be that he's a doctor. I honestly think that I'm just like faking the French accent because I'm from Paris, Texas, and feel like I have to impress people. People think that I'm French because I told them I'm from Paris.
Yeah.
So I go, William, firstborn, and Ryan in a bluey shirt.
Did you happen jumping?
No. My mom jumped so high.
You jumped so high?
Mm.
Jumped so high.
Jumped so high.
So high. Hey, William, what's your brother's name?
And
Is he coming soon?
yeah.
You trying to make
Very
your armpit
exciting.
fart?
Did you teach him that?
Well, a while ago, like it's
Oh my gosh.
There's about to be another, Alyssa.
your turn.
That's pretty silly, Will.
Again.
That's very silly, Caleb says. Okay, we're like literally on stream, babe.
Help it make the clip cut.
Right now we're doing out of context
Yeah.
sentences. You're naked? You're wearing a pull up. It's okay.
It is funny. It is very funny.
Okay.
Okay,
This-
all right. We got to get back to the scene, bud, okay?
This
I'll be
definitely.
naked.
Glad you think that's so funny, puppy. Hey, I love you.
You had the pull up on for all.
Oh, the string
Yeah,
saw.
We definitely need to have like
Hi guys.
Bye.
See ya.
for 10th birthdays. We need to have like a compilation of all the cameos.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh boy, that would be a lot.
It
I would have to hire someone to do that.
Yeah.
So we'll hope we're famous by then.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
we're going on what, year 7? So
Yeah, only 3 more until we break out, right?
yeah, right. All that hard work.
Yeah. Okay. So
Where were we? Oh, right.
Brick Bell. She says, Papa has not restored his supplies. Papa still has not brought any more home.
All right, then we're going to have to make some other deal. Give me your boxes.
No.
You're going to give me your boxes right now. You hear me, little girl?
No.
Don't mess with me. Do you hear me? I have not had a good day. The CIA is after me, and I don't know how long it will be before those birds that are watching me in the trees by my house see something that they're going to report, and the feds are going to be on me. You hear me? I need to be on my toes. So give me the boxes. So it's up to you guys how the scene ends for me.
I think when you say I need to be on my toes, so give me the boxes, I think she like steps on your foot and then kicks you in the shin. Like just like then like that's right when her ride pulls up and she just goes and like puts the boxes.
Hey there, Mr. Bell. Nice to see you.
Wants to play Mr. Bell.
Just making sure that your daughter, getting home safe. Have a good one.
What is your character's name?
David Brown.
David Brown. Isn't Mr. Brown so funny, Papa?
Yeah, so funny.
I think that's probably.
I think that's the scene.
Ta-ta. Yeah.
I considered pulling out the razors then. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, so that's definitely a bad scene for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and give I'm gonna give 1 to Seth and 1 to Jordan.
Okay.
Seth, what's our scene?
I have an idea. We have the cookies. And we're out there selling them. And the thing is, the scene I'm thinking of is about Caleb's character again. So I'm trying to think of how to make it about Lucy. Because my idea was that Franny comes and confronts us while we're selling cookies. And
Confronts you about what?
the fact that Caleb's character tried to steal them.
Would you have told me that, Jordan? Would you have told Franny that?
She could have seen it too. I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think of what the scene would be outside of that.
It could just be you trying to sell cookies.
I'm trying to think of how we make that interesting. Because yeah, I agree. The scene should be I'm trying to sell cookies. I'm just trying to think of what exactly I'm doing, and so it's not just a scene of me selling cookies.
What if it's a scene of you selling cookies, but your dad's not there because he's back at home? So he drops you off and
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you need to.
And so
and it needs to be towards the sketchier part of town too. I'm like, this is where the good stuff, the good selling is gonna get
Well, and people start asking, where's your parents? And she's super vivid, super
right, because Franny said she was gonna stop by the location. Okay, yeah, the scene is I'm out selling cookies by myself. Franny comes and asks, where is your dad? And then maybe it goes further into saying what is your dad doing exactly?
Yeah.
Okay, so we established the scene. I'm in front of, what was the place you said? The place that sells you said.
It's some sort of shack next to the video store. Jerry is the one who runs the shack. That's what I said about it.
We are there. I'm at the shack near the video, by the video store, trying to sell cookies to probably a lot of uncouth people. Yeah, I'm just sitting there a little, probably not even a table. It's one of those milk carton things, a couple of those set up like a table. I'm just sitting there. Cookies! I have cookies! And then Franny would probably come in.
What sort of people are like around here? Like, it's like a small town, so I don't imagine it's like gangsters or, you know, like real drug dealers or anything. But like, I'd imagine it would be like, you know, hicks who want to buy guns, or, you know, like
Hicks, probably some homeless,
the crazy town drunk, homeless person, that sort of thing.
Hi, Fred.
Yeah, then I imagine Franny like finds me and's like, "What the heck is going on?"
Lucy, hi. How's the cookie selling going?
Hi, Franny. I've sold 3 boxes.
Well, that's 6, sweetheart. Just like that.
Oh!
So you
I'm
sold
not good
6
with numbers.
boxes. That's okay. I gathered that the other day. Hey, where's your daddy? Where's Mr. Brown?
He's at home. He's getting another shovel.
Oh. So you're out here all by your lonesome?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay with you then until your daddy gets back.
Okay.
And maybe I can help you sell a couple more boxes. How about that? This probably isn't the best location, though, sweetheart. Did you get permission from the people here?
My daddy said to be here.
Right, but did you get permission to be outside here?
I don't know. My daddy just told me to be here. He said he'd be back in...
Me and Jerry have an understanding. He owes me.
Well, I'm going to go inside and talk to... What's his name? What was his name? Jerry. Okay, I'm going to go talk to Jerry real quick and see what's... Funny. Yeah, but he does. I've met Jerry once or twice. Yeah. Okay.
And she's just sitting there like, she's sitting on a chair just kicking her feet back and forth. Jordan could play Jerry for a second.
Yeah.
So Jerry is who?
The owner of like the shack.
Owner, okay.
So Alyssa's character at one point was like, you could basically go to Walmart to buy to like sell things. And I was like,
that's really all we have that's really all we have in this town.
And I was like, no, there's Jerry's shack. It's over by the video store, you know, like it's sketchy. And
I think you probably sell like cigarettes and guns and stuff like that, you know.
I also think he like sells like sketchy produce and like rare meats and
probably like also
weird
partially
stuff.
Like it's probably partially also like a thrift store, like not a thrift store, like a
pawn shop.
I know who Jerry is. I know who Jerry is.
All right.
Hi Jerry, how's it going?
The AC's out again.
Oh, that's a real bummer. Well, it's real nice outside right now. Hey, did you realize that you've got Lucy Brown outside your door?
No.
Okay, so Mr. Brown, David didn't come talk to you about selling Girl Scout cookies outside?
No.
Okay, are you okay with Lucy selling Girl Scouts outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. It's probably not the best location for her, though. So I'm gonna go see if maybe we can find a better location. But thank you for giving your permission. I do appreciate it. Did you buy any Girl Scout cookies from Lucy? By the way, I'm sure
I'll take 18 boxes.
Great. Amazing. Thank you so much. And then we're going to, maybe see about finding another location, but we'll get you those 18 boxes. What kind of cookies would you like? Thin mints?
I want them tag-alongs.
The tag-alongs is a great choice. Okay, I'll get you 18 tag-alongs, and then we'll get out of your hair. How about that?
West Street.
I'm sorry?
West Street at 2:00. That's where most of them old folks get off the bus.
Oh, right. Yes, we did know that.
They usually buy boxes from Girl Scouts. They stopped selling them around here because my AC stopped working.
Well, yes, I do remember. If you remember, I was a Girl Scout once myself, and I was really, really good. I remember selling them at that bus stop. That's not a bad idea. Maybe Lucy could go over there next time.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Jerry. You have a nice day.
You tell that.
What is Jerry's relationship to Mr.
Franny?
Brown?
Your character? My
Oh.
character?
No,
My character?
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
he's like another weird guy in town, so like we have an understanding, right? I buy things
Yeah.
from him every once in a while.
Probably conspiracy theories and stuff.
Yeah, I think
It's a good thing your AC went out. The government uses that to track you.
yeah, I think Jerry tells her something like,
They use the air currents to map your house with 3D.
You see, Brown? Tell them the watchdogs will be in soon.
Oh, okay. I will let him know. Thank you. Okay, I better get back to Lucy now, and I'll go make sure she gets you those boxes, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Then he goes, and like before he starts leaving, she just like yells back, "Martha! Martha! You want any Girl Scout cookies this year?"
We'll go ahead and take 5 boxes of them lemony ones.
5 extra. Okay, so 23 total.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Jerry. You're a real one. Appreciate it. Hey,
Try to have my AC fixed next time you come in.
Sounds good, Jerry. I don't know if I'll be in anytime soon, but I will try to come by again.
I'd like to think that Jerry tells everyone that exact line every single time they leave, and it's been 20 years now or something, right? I'll try to have my machine in and fix next time you're in here.
Like, I just imagine that he fixes it like every night, and it works overnight, and then it just stops.
And no one believes him, right? He's like, "That's the way I was working this morning."
Yeah, exactly. Jerry might be my favorite character I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie.
I really liked him. It was really funny. On the overlay, it's like cuts when you were leaning, it cut off right at your nose or your mouth.
Yeah.
Because I was just imagining him like sitting in a chair behind his little desk, his little like like a counter there. Like you can barely see him because he's just like.
All right, and then I'm gonna go back out and be like, Lucy, guess what? Jerry and his wife are gonna buy 23 boxes from you.
How many's that?
More than 6.
That's a lot more than 6, sweetie. That's about almost 6 times as much. Do you know what 4 times 6 is?
No.
Oh, it's 24, sweetheart. So almost. It's 23 is less than one of those. So, here, let's count them out together, okay?
Okay.
All right. So here we go. We need 18 tag-alongs and 5 of the limit.
Which ones are the tag-alongs?
The one that says tag-along on it, sweetheart.
I may not have taught her how to read.
She looks like,
It's this one, sweetheart. It's okay. Look, it says TAG. Right?
My daddy says he doesn't want me reading because that's how they get you.
That's who gets you.
He never says.
Most propaganda is transmitted through reading.
He just says that's how they get you.
Oh, that's actually, we teach that in our schools, actually, that's actually the quickest way to oppress a people is by making them illiterate.
What's illiterate?
It's okay, sweetie. You'll have plenty of time.
Sweetie.
You'll have plenty of time to learn those words when I petition to get you back into a school.
My daddy's.
I think I know what my next scene I want to be. All right. Anyway, so I want to like count them out. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
these are numbers?
Yeah, they are, sweetheart.
Oh!
She's just looking like really interested, like as she's going, as you're going.
As I'm like counting.
I've never heard that number before.
That's a good line.
And it's like 8.
Yeah.
This is how she becomes a mathematician because she just likes numbers so much.
I love how fast this degenerated into. Like, I literally have just like destroyed my entire life and don't teach my daughter anything. And think everyone like
He says letters are from the devil.
It's like, what new conspiracy theory can I come up with for this character? So is that a good scene or a bad scene?
Boxes.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Is it done?
I guess it's up to us, right?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I felt bad. I felt like that was more like me talking to Jerry.
It ended up happening that way, but
I feel like it's a good scene for Lucy because, like, you know, someone's helping her to read and actually not be in a sketchy neighborhood, and
it's a good scene for me. It's not my fault that Jordan stole the scene there with Jerry.
It's Jordan's fault.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Jordan sucked. Wait a sec.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll say it's a good scene for me. So I get 2 white dice.
2 white dice.
I'm giving both of them to Jordan for Jerry. I know that you already have a black die, but
that makes it worse for him, my friend.
I'll give
It's
2 to
fine. Let him line up.
I'll give 2 to Alyssa then. But well, Jordan wins in our heart for Jerry being so far the all-star of.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna establish my scene.
Also, wait, real quick, Jordan, what is it you told? What was it you told him? The what are coming?
The watchdogs, whatever that means.
Are coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I think my next scene is going to be a call to CPS.
Yeah.
Or maybe making a police report. Maybe that's probably more interesting than, you know, just being on the phone with somebody. But
I mean, would you come talk to me first?
No, I don't think so. Teachers, whenever we get a hunch, we just have to, you know, kind of make a call about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to play CPS?
I probably shouldn't play CPS because CPS is probably going to be talking to me. Well, Lucy's probably not there. Seth, do you want to play CPS?
I can play CPS. I just didn't want to take it if you want to.
Or like the local. I mean, it is a small town. Maybe it's just like the local cop or something.
It might be the local cop. Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We probably don't have CPS.
Yeah.
Like around us. It's probably in like the like. CPS existed in 2004.
I know, but it's a small town in 2004. Yeah, you know, probably just
the closest is probably further away. So it's probably
you're playing a Texan cop in 2004. You're a freaking sheriff.
Yes.
Sheriff. I'll be a sheriff.
There you
go. Sheriff what? What do you want him named?
Dickley?
I hate that so much. It really fits, but I hate it.
Sheriff Pepper? I don't. Is that too weird? Too?
Sergeant Pepper.
I used to be doctor. They denied me my PhD.
Sheriff Pepper wanted to be a doctor, went into the military, and
well, he went into the Navy, and then his middle name was Crunch, so you know they did promote him to captain, which was nice.
Pepper Crunch.
And so, yeah, he considered joining the army, but he what was the? Oh, yeah,
married his high school sweetheart, had to come back.
Well, yeah, and he wanted to become a sergeant, but he never made it there.
Were you trying to make a Beatles reference, Jordan?
Yes.
Okay.
Sergeant Pepper. Yes.
I don't know what Sergeant Pepper is, but I know of it. I've heard.
Okay, so what am I calling you?
Officer. Do we just want to go with Pepper
Lawrence?
since I already said it? Huh?
Lawrence, Pepper, Dickley, Rogers.
Deputy Lawrence. We'll go with Deputy Lawrence. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think the scene is that after this whole thing, I probably did have like a small conversation with like David, like when he finally came to pick up Lucy and was like, just so you know, you need to be here like the whole time with your kid. You can't just like drop him off, kind of a thing.
Jerry say anything about my watchdogs?
Yes, he did. As a matter of fact, you can go talk to him.
Very good. All right.
But I will probably go to the like. I imagine it's probably not like, I don't even know if there's like a police station. It's probably more like your house, like, or something. I don't know.
There's a station. It's just small.
Yeah. Okay. It's just a small station. Okay. So I'll go to the station and be like, yes. Hi, Deputy Lawrence.
Yes.
Hi, it's
He's
Franny. How
snapping.
are you?
Oh, Franny, I'm doing well. It's been a slow day. How can I help you, Franny?
Yeah, that's okay. Well, listen,
Mm-hmm.
I just have some concerns that I just needed to bring up with you, Deputy Lawrence, and I know that you're a great man of integrity and everything, and I know that you're going to do your job well. But Mr. Brown, Mr. David Brown, in our town, he's got the sweetest little girl, Lucy.
Oh, Lucy's a doll.
Isn't she? She's such a doll. Love her. But listen, she recently joined my Girl Scout troop, after the whole accident.
Oh, you guys are selling cookies?
We are, yes.
You
You
got
should
the
buy
Samoas?
some. We do. We sure do.
Put me down for $5.
Oh, I sure will. Oh, thank you so much. I knew you would buy some boxes. Find one of our girls so that way they can get the credit for it. But know that I sent you. Since
So what's your concern then?
Well, my concern is that Mr. Brown first of all, he left her alone for several hours while she was selling cookies in front of Jerry's shop.
Crazy Jerry's shack?
Yes.
What in the devil is wrong with that man?
That's what I thought too. And Lucy is almost
It's a much better spot to sell cookies over by the bus stop.
Lucy is almost, 7, 8 years old at this point, and she doesn't know how to count or read either.
That doesn't. I don't have children myself, but that does not sound right.
No, most children can count to at least 10 by the time they're 3 years old.
Oh, that's very bad then.
And she asked me what the number 8 was today as we were counting out boxes.
She doesn't know 8.
Right.
How can she? How can she hopscotch if she doesn't know 8? A girl's got to know how to hopscotch.
I agree 100%, Deputy Lawrence. And so you can see my concern is that she's not getting an education and she's being left alone for hours at a time. And, I'm sure Mr. Brown is well-intentioned and probably a very sweet man, but he's got some interesting ideas. So I was just wondering if maybe you could do a home check on, Mr. Brown. And just make sure everything's okay. And they're talking about wanting to buy a bunch of shovels as well. And
shovels?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that's about. They talk about wanting to maybe, I guess, build a basement in their house. I don't know if they got permits for that or not.
That doesn't.
But just a bunch of things just kind of aren't lining up, and I'm just really concerned about my girl Lucy.
Well, thank you for bringing this to my attention, Miss Franny. This is very, very odd.
Very odd indeed. And I'm going to talk to the school as well and maybe see if we can get a scholarship fund for Lucy. Maybe she could go to school.
She's not even going to school?
Well, he says he's homeschooling her, I suppose, but I don't really know how well he's doing if she doesn't know how to count or read by
Not
this
very
age.
well. She doesn't know how to read either?
No, she didn't know how to spell tag-alongs.
But that's one of the better cookies.
I know. See, I knew you would understand, Deputy Lawrence. You always do.
I will, Brandon, I will look into this immediately.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not doing anything anyway. I'll go now.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Sorry, thank you, Deputy Lawrence. I just knew that you would.
Anytime.
Take care of it.
You say Lucy is selling the cookies?
She sure is. You can ask her for a box, but you might want to count them out for her.
Ooh, good point. I'll count out the cat. How much? $3.50 still?
Yes, $3.50.
Goes in his wallet. Like, I'll go now. I'll have to stop at the bank first, but I'll be right there.
Sounds good. Say hi to the missus for me, okay?
Will do. Anything else?
Nope.
So I don't think that went well for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was listened to. Well, I guess I'll just give both good dice to Seth, which, sorry, it kind of stinks for you, but...
I mean, Lucy's... Yeah.
Unlikely Lucy will have a happy ending.
Mm-hmm. CPS and everything.
Yeah.
I hate the stereotype that I've created. My homeschooled parents were not like this.
Oh, no.
This man is seriously deranged and he needs help.
He has a rod through his head.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jordan, what do you want to do for a scene?
I think it would be interesting to have a scene that gets Mr. Brown his stuff so that he has a chance of getting caught with it later. So maybe a scene of like...
Oh my god, maybe that's when the cop shows.
We're doing a deal.
Yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, so we are...
Do we want that to happen this early in the scene, in the game, though? Because we're only half...
It doesn't have...
Well, the first one...
to escalate.
The first part could be me just getting the stuff.
Or it could be like a scene of you like stealing stuff from your dad, but that's more interesting in a game where you actually have to roll for that, I guess. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any thoughts? Any way that they want to establish?
I think what you said makes sense. Like, we don't have to... He's a small town cop. He's not necessarily going to immediately... You know, he's going to want to be like, my neighbors are good people. I'm not going to immediately assume they're all degenerates or whatever, right?
Yeah, we could.
Well,
He doesn't have to catch them
now.
He doesn't have to catch them yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you, Jordan, you said you were going to come to my place to give me something?
Yeah, to give you the Ritalin or whatever.
Did you actually get it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I guess
Now,
I'm digging.
what is the... Huh?
I guess I'm digging.
Yeah, you're probably digging. So what is like the deal that we've worked out?
Good question. Yeah, what do you even get out of this deal? Maybe it's I buy Girl Scout cookies from you.
And then you try to sell them. So
Yeah.
You buy mine so then you can try to turn around and sell them and get the 1,000.
Yeah. Maybe that's the deal we ended up coming up with. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
so I'm digging my my big hole.
Yep.
Where that's gonna be my bunker.
You're digging your hole, and then you just feel like you feel a box of cookies just like hit the back of your head.
Straight around the shovel.
And you look up and I'm just standing up on top.
Wait,
So
is
you
Lucy
finally-
in the back-
Grave again.
is
Mr.
Lucy in the
Brown?
backyard with you?
Maybe,
Yeah,
probably.
Okay. Oh,
Hi, Brick.
Hi, Lucy.
What are you doing here?
Giving your dad a business proposition and a gift.
I like gifts. My daddy gave me a shovel.
Your daddy's giving you a lot of things.
There's like 15 shovels in a row, and then there's like one small kid shovel.
She's digging
She
with
just looks
it.
over. She's like,
What?
So you finally came to your senses, did you?
like she like gestures towards the box, and you realize like there's one thing of Ritalin on it and a razor blade.
All right. This looks real. What do you want?
You want my boxes of cookies? You buy my boxes of cookies. My very special boxes of cookies.
You're going to charge me up the nose for them, aren't you?
You can't fit cookies up your nose, Dad.
That's not what I meant.
I don't care about the price. I care about getting them sold.
What if it's like you were just trading them for
Actually-
cash or something? Or I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I guess like hiking up the price would be funny.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so instead of $3.50 a box, she goes, okay, but also they're kids. So I'm wondering if it's like a ridiculous over the top price or if it's not that big of a jump. If it's instead of $3.50, it's like
$4 a
$4.50.
box.
Yeah, $4 a box. Yeah, actually, I like that. Well, it's funny because in 2004, it had just jumped up 50 cents from $3 to $3.50.
What
So-
a shame.
I know. And now, do you know how much it is now, by the way?
Like
$5 or
$17
$6
a box.
No,
It's $6 a box.
It's 7 here in California. I know
Well-
because I just bought some.
Well, yeah, you have to pay the California tax.
Yeah,
Which is
California sucks.
everybody just come to Wichita.
the real estate prices are nice.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, so I think yeah, she goes $4 a box.
Oh, in this economy, I suppose it'll have to do. And I say, you take gold? I do think it'd be hilarious for it to walk around with like a bar of gold.
Well, it's like I want gold and box tops.
I got box tops. Oh, do I? He turns around. Grab a big barrel, roll out a barrel from some shed, like, pull it up, take it off, and it's like, yeah, cereal box tops filling the entire thing.
Oh my gosh. She goes, jackpot! I'll take the gold and the box tops.
$4
Well,
of gold would not be a lot of gold.
I don't think he's giving $4 of gold.
Yeah.
I think it's probably more like $4,000 of gold.
No. I probably have like gold nuggets or a gold coin or something.
I guess you're also not buying just one box.
I'm buying 50 boxes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can take, and I think this is what I say. I got 3 more barrels just like it. Take the whole bunch. Take the whole barrel. But gold will be a little bit more stingy with, and I like go around a tree somewhere, and then hear like jiggling of a locked box, and then I come back with like a couple of like gold nuggets, and like, yeah, there's a give you a hefty price, fetch you a hefty price. Jerry will buy them, I bet, or at least you can trade.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be good. This should last me at least a couple months. All right. Consider this deal made.
And I think she goes, "Oh, what?" Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a way to rope Lucy into my story a little more. Oh, you know what? I think she like after she gets the barrel loaded up on her wagon, and then she like gets the gold put on the wagon as well, and then I think she says, "Come, Lucy, would you like to go to see Jerry with me?"
I was just there earlier today. Can I?
Very well.
Well, I mean, I could go. I'm just like, I was there earlier today, but I could go if my daddy lets me. He likes Jerry.
And I think he goes, "We could then go home and play Barbie."
Ooh! Wait, no. What would her dad say about Barbie?
My daddy says Barbie has unrealistic beauty standards.
Like a
That
reasonable
is
thing.
because Barbie can never be as pretty as moi.
Can I, Dad?
What?
Play with Barbie at Brick's house.
And I think, like, as you know, as conspiracy theory ridden as he is, I think he's come across something that he actually hasn't slotted into some conspiracy theory yet. And he's like, Barbies. Something weird about Barbies? Do I hate Barbies? I don't know. And I and I say, just I don't know. Make sure you don't make sure they wear clothes. I guess.
Okay. Do
My
Barbies have
Barbies
clothes?
only have the fanciest clothes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no need for yeah, you do that.
Okay.
Lucy will skip off with Franny. Not Franny. No.
Cool.
Just drags the wagon behind, and sets off into the sunset. Heads towards Jerry's for a pit stop to try to sell some of this gold.
Yeah.
So is the scene ending there? Or am
I think
going to
scene's
get in a
there, and then
conversation with myself?
my scene will probably be like the cop coming, right?
Yeah,
That makes sense. Was that? I think that's a good scene for you, Jordan. Right?
I think so. I just got a bunch of money. Okay, how many ounces do you think that was?
Of
you
gold?
gave? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
$200.
I feel like David's crazy, but he knows, like, he wouldn't like just give you like a mound of gold. He would like try to apportion it out properly. So probably it probably is maybe slightly over what it'd be worth.
You just traded gold for Girl Scout cookies.
Bro.
Gold for liquid gold.
Dude.
What?
1 ounce of gold
Mm-hmm.
in 2004 was like between I think it was like $700 for an ounce of gold.
Yeah, so maybe I give you a little vial full of gold flakes or something.
And then I'm just like, I will put this on, and she's like, just gonna go home and make an arts and crafts project with it.
Yeah, of course. Amazing. All right, take your
She
2
goes,
white dice.
"Ooh." 2 white
That's like a
dice.
snow globe.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see.
You want to give him 2?
I will give. Did you just give 2 to Seth?
Alyssa did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's why. Because it just switched over for me, or like it just scooched over.
Refresh.
I will give 2. Let's see.
You can also split up the dice.
Yeah, I'll give 1 to Caleb, and then I'll give 1 to Seth. I think that's a
Cool.
thing that makes sense.
We are quickly running out of white dice. All right, cool. Let's just move on right to it. Half the time the tilt doesn't really ever even come up, so I feel like we should just keep going, even though it's the break of the act. Cool. So I'm thinking the easy establish here is the cop comes to talk to me, right? That seems like the easy. Right
what
after
was my name again?
Deputy
Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yeah.
Lawrence. Deputy Lawrence.
Lawson would have been a better name.
True.
Too late now.
Maybe Lawrence is his first name and Lawson is his last name.
Lawrence
Lawson.
I'm a son of the law and I always will be. Yeah, I'm just digging my bunker, I guess.
You hear a knock on your front door. Mr. Brown!
And I
Mr. Brown!
put my shovel down, grumbling to myself, walk into the back door of the house. And then, I do that. I walk into the back door of the house and then go right to the front door. My house is just, it's like a hoarder's house, right? There's just like stuff everywhere and collections of things that don't really need to be collected. I unlock like 4 locks, open the door. There's like a screen door still in the way that has like its own lock. Like undo the lock, slide it open. Yes, Deputy Lawrence. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too, Mr. Brown.
What brings you this way?
Huh?
What brings you this way?
Well, you see, I was talking with Miss Franny, at the St. Patrick's Catholic School.
Yes. She runs the Girl Scout troop. Lucy's in that.
Yeah. Oh, is Lucy
She
here?
sold 24 boxes the other day. 23 boxes.
Is she here? I was meaning to buy some of them Samoas while I was here.
I apologize. You just missed her. But hey, we got the boxes around here somewhere. Here,
Okay,
I can just take your money for her. Here, let me look around. No, I don't know. That's a squirrel. Get out of here.
Probably taking in the mess.
Yeah, exactly. I think I found him. What did you want, Deputy?
Samoas, 5 boxes, please.
5 boxes of small. Right on that. All right. Here you go.
Okay, but that's not the primary reason I'm here, Mr. Brown. Because you see, I know. Have we established what happened to your wife?
Nope.
I know things have been difficult for you since your wife left you after your accident, but I was talking with Miss Franny earlier today, and she seems to think that.
Now there's no trouble here, is there, Deputy?
Oh, no trouble. I'm just here to check on things to make sure everything's all right, because she was telling me that Lucy did not know her numbers and letters. And so I'm just trying to understand as your deputy what's going on. What is happening with dear little Lucy?
Well, it's not that I didn't want to.
Mr. Brown.
Lawrence, I don't know what to do anymore.
You like grabbing him by the chest?
Yeah, but it's like,
Mr. Brown, calm down.
I don't know what to do anymore. They're everywhere. What? Everywhere I see, I can't think. I can't eat.
Mr. Brown, I'm. What is everywhere? Who's everywhere?
They are everywhere, Deputy.
He looks around. Mr. Brown, who is everywhere?
These other Girl Scouts. They're constantly poaching Lucy's places. And we need to get this money so that we can. I've been having trouble with homeschooling. I admit it. I'm trying to get her into a nice private school. And I think that this $1,000 that they're giving as a reward will go a long way. So I just need some help. Okay, that's all I'm asking for.
I see. Well, look, I understand wanting to get Lucy a good education. All I'm saying is that maybe for the time being, we can get her back in the public school.
No, we can't. No, we can't do that. See, that's no offense or anything. I know you're a public servant and all that, but I hate the government.
I wasn't expecting that.
I think we need to clip that one.
Yes, there you go. There's another clip.
We've got 4 so far.
I know you're a public servant and all, but I hate the government.
Look, Mr. Brown, I don't know how exactly I'm supposed to take that. But all I'm saying is that Lucy needs an education whether you like the government or not. And if you can't handle it,
I can handle it.
I
can handle it. I can handle it. I'll make sure, okay? I'll make sure that I'll ask Franny to help. She's good with numbers.
Okay.
She's good with reading. I'll go to her. I'll go and ask.
Well, I will be checking in with Miss Franny and make sure you are doing that.
I will. I'll beg even. If she refuses, I'll beg.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Okay. But actually, real quick before I go, Miss Franny was also mentioning something about shovels. You did mention that, right, Alyssa? Okay. Yeah. She was mentioning something about shovels. You got a project going on?
Well, it was
something about a basement?
Not exactly. It was something for my wife.
I
figured if I built her a radio tower and I tried to signal her, try to tell her to come home, that maybe she'd do it. I just have to know the right frequency.
Wait, did I say your wife left you after the accident?
Yeah.
Okay, I did say that.
Frequency of love.
Mr. Brown, that's very sweet. No, but I will have to remind you that would violate the restraining order.
I really don't think it would. I mean, yes, if she came here, it would, but then it would be on her own volition. I'm just reaching out.
Mr. Brown, I would remind you that I was there when it was established.
Radio waves do not get... Are you telling me the radio waves are in this thing?
It covered phone calls, and I'm pretty sure that covers radio
that's
waves
different.
As well.
That's different. Phone calls use a different form of frequency, the kind that gets in your brain.
Mr. Brown, just please be careful to not violate the restraining order, is all I'm saying. I will be talking with Miss Franny, telling her we had this talk, and telling her to be expecting you to be helping Lucy with school. Good. Yeah. Kind of tips aside. You have a good day, sir. And he'll walk off. And thank you again for the cookies. Yes?
You haven't paid me yet.
Oh, sorry. I got distracted by the...
I take gold. Box tops if you have them.
I have cash.
I suppose fiat currency will have to do.
He hands you, it's like, I will also be taking note of, you've been busy, was Mrs. Brown, the cleaner around here?
Yeah, she always was the cleanly type. Okay. Me, not so much.
Okay, you should probably be cleaning that up too. For Lucy's sake. Of course. Well, I should be off, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, officer. Sorry to be a trouble. Sorry you had to come down here. It's embarrassing.
Okay. Good day. And I'll walk off. That was a fun scene. Which is that a good or a bad scene?
I don't know. I feel like it was a good scene. Like I feel like I got
you did get
away with what I needed to get away with, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, cool. Apparently, David's just a pathological liar too.
Makes sense.
All right, cool.
He's lying to himself. I mean, I think it makes sense that they're off going to meet. Oh, I was going to say that they're off to meet up with what did we name him? Crazy Fred, whatever his name was. But I think that's gonna be a little too that I don't know if that scene would go anywhere. Maybe. Oh, no. I was. What would a scene Lucy? What would be Lucy be doing in a scene? Maybe they're just at Brick's house and playing Barbies and talking about weird family stuff. Does that work for you? What do you guys think of that? Okay.
I think it makes sense. Maybe Lucy starts realizing how abnormal her dad is.
Or she realizes that Brick's family is just as weird, or at least Brick is just as weird.
Wow, Barbie's fun. She has pretty clothes. And her clothes actually fit. I didn't know clothes could fit.
I've never been able to relate to Lucy so much. Yeah, I think Brick says, "You don't have any clothes that fit you?"
I didn't know that they could. I just wear these.
It's like a very loose, like oversized T-shirt on her.
Says that they fit me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
"This will not do. You will not play in such peasant clothes in my presence. Come with me."
Oh, okay.
And she like takes you over to her closet, and she like opens it up. And you see, yeah.
You have lots of things. I mean, in my house we have lots of things too. They're just all on the ground. I haven't seen some of these colors before. I didn't know that existed. What's that?
That is the greatest color of all. Pink.
Pink. I like it.
You should try it on.
Okay.
One costume change later.
Whoa. It's so soft. It's not like all hard and scratchy.
Yes. But see, the next thing you need is a total makeover. Starting with that hair.
What's a makeover?
Ah! 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 Ah!
I think that's the next clip.
You kept going and that made it funnier.
Yeah. She does that for a little bit and goes. I think she like grabs you by the shoulders and like pushes you and like rushes you forward and like brings you to her mother. And she goes, "Mother!"
Hi, Miss Bear.
Lucy
Hello, darlings.
Lucy does not know what. No, it was fine.
She's just a normal Texan.
Yeah, we're actually from Paris, Texas. So
I know, but I think Mom's in on it. We're weird too.
Okay, that's fine.
Get off my French accent.
Yes. So I think she goes, Mother. How do you say? Mama. Lucy does not know what a makeover is.
Mon Dieu. Ma belle, we must get you makeup as quick as possible.
What's makeup?
I think I'm not gonna. I don't know if I want to play this out, but just like she's like, yes, go take out whatever makeup you need, darling.
We head over to the makeup cabinet.
What's makeup?
It is. Mom, what's makeup? How do you describe the makeup?
Makes you look pretty.
My daddy says pretty girls are just lying.
Your mother was pretty. She was the biggest liar of all.
Well,
You know, it's really Seth's fault that my character's terrible. I really do think he's been doing the worst of it. She doesn't know how to read. Come on.
right?
Seth.
Like Seth has been throwing out all these lines, and
I'm
then,
just
like,
yes-anding him, and he is diving this down, nose-diving my character.
It's like he's not throwing your character under the bus. He's driving the bus and chasing you down.
This is what you get for killing all my characters.
I'm gonna destroy this one.
I will destroy the mentality of this one character that we will never see again.
Poor David Brown.
Okay. So they have makeup fun
Probably like a little like obviously like it looks kind of childish, like by like makeup standards. It looks like a kid put it on, but
Yeah.
she's like,
Whoa. I look funny.
You look
I like
fabulous, darling. Fabulous, darling. Fabulous.
Don't do. Why does your family do this? Why do you put on makeup?
We are women. This is what women do.
That's
You
not
can
what
tell that I am playing a very sexist character because I don't know anything about women.
Just repeating all of the stereotypes. That's basically what today has been about, Jordan.
Today's been about rediscovering
Prepper stereotypes.
you are a
Women-
child in 2004 who's pretending to be French.
That's fair.
It does seem par for the. Okay, that's the next clip. You are a child in 2004 who's pretending to be.
I am from Paris, gosh darn it. I am from Paris. Sacre bleu.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my God.
Alyssa looks like she's gonna die.
This looks like she's about to give birth.
Oh.
Man, that would have been awesome if that
Yeah.
had happened too. But no, sadly, no.
Could you imagine like telling him this years later? Yeah, so what sent me into labor was
Was
my friend
our
Jordan being a dork.
all my friends doing all the typical stereotypes. Oh my gosh.
Stereotypes are what finally brought you into this world.
Oh man.
So bad. Yeah, it's probably for the best. That's not.
That's another clip.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
This world's stereotypes.
Oh, there's too many of these now.
Hey, that's good for the clip though. Good
Oh,
for
they
the
were just a bunch of
compilation.
one-liners, right? So
Yeah, but it's better that it would be easier if it was just 1 2-minute clip.
oh man.
What was happening again? Oh yeah, playing stereotypes of women. Like, whoa,
I wish I could be this pretty every day.
Foreshadowing. I have a feeling that like my family's gonna end up adopting Lucy.
you never know. It depends on how the die rolls.
Oh crap. All right.
I hope Brown redeems himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not too late. It's never too late. Hold on, we gotta make sure that's actually not too late. Or if it's too early for it to not be too late. Yeah, it's too early. Sorry, Caleb.
Oh man.
3 Days Grace didn't release 1X until 2006. You're gonna have to wait 2 years for Redemption.
Bummer. Once that song comes out, man,
Yeah. Then it's not too late.
rock and roll will save my life.
Yeah.
Is it too late to apologize, though?
Oh.
I don't know. I also just realized I have a need to get even with God, and I don't think I've ever played to that.
Well, you did it right at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
You said if you just win the thing.
Oh, no, sorry. Too late to apologize, 2009. You gotta wait to apologize for 3 more years.
Fine, I'll just die. I guess.
Well, no, we say that means it's not too late.
5
to
years because it's 2004.
Oh, that's true. No, you're right.
2 years from 2006. Yeah.
Just means it's not too late to apologize. That's all it means.
Yeah, it's too early to apologize.
Yeah,
You gotta do some more jacked up crap first. You got a whole bunch of spiraling to do still, Caleb. Whole bunch. Also, Halo 2 is out.
But yeah, Lucy was just like, I wish I could be this pretty every day.
Why can't you?
Oh, my daddy would never do this.
What about your mother?
Oh, she left. She left a while ago.
When is she coming back?
I don't know if she is. My daddy said, good riddance. But then he cries. I don't really get it.
I mean, I usually cry when I listen to that Green Day song too, but
So many song references.
I mean, I think, therefore I am. I think Brick leaves for a moment. She comes back and she has like a box of makeup, like kids makeup, but it's like a really nice one and it's unopened. And I think she says, "It is not fitting for a young lady to go without makeup and good clothings. You take that outfit home and keep it clean. Clean! Spotless!"
I can have it.
I insist. No. I demand that you have it.
I think. Okay.
You must take this makeup and become a true artist of your face.
I think Lucy starts crying and says, "It's a nice thing with My daddy never gives me anything except shovels."
I just imagine Brick slaps
You told me you love shovels.
Yeah. Brick just slaps you and just goes, no crying. The makeup will run.
Oh, sorry.
You must be strong, woman. I'm becoming a little bit Russian now.
Drink vodka to put iron in your spine.
I'll keep it nice. I'll try to keep it clean, but our house is kind of dirty. I haven't taken a shower in I haven't taken a bath in a while. My dad usually just brings us to the pond. No, he doesn't like the ducks there.
The amount of lore we are getting with this character is probably the most lore we've gotten out of any character ever.
Like
in
I
a single
said,
session.
Lucy is just one of those kids that just doesn't know when to shut up and just says everything on her mind.
Okay. What if we start to like walk out of like the room and like we're heading down for dinner?
Mm-hmm.
And as we're heading down for dinner, you pass by like my dad's like private like medical room, and you see a familiar looking syringe or whatever it would be for Ritalin.
I think it's just bottles of pills.
It's bottles. Yeah. Okay. So you see familiar looking bottles.
Oh, special candy.
Does like her mom hear that?
I don't know. Maybe.
You guys have a lot of special candy.
Oui, your dad seems to prefer it. He traded so much of that candy for my Girl Scout cookies.
What did I hear there, Brick? Or sorry, what did I hear there, Brick? Something about special candies?
Oui, Papa.
You got special candy all in here.
Why does the doctor just have drugs all in his house? Maybe he's also a pharmacist or something. It's a small town, whatever.
He's probably like the main practitioner and probably has the shipment sent to his house.
I think small towns still have regulations.
Yeah. My point was like, I don't know.
Okay, so here's my guess. I think that he's his own private practitioner, has his own practice, and instead of having like medical stuff mailed to the store, he has it mailed to his house because he's actually home when the delivery person comes by.
Or he does it out of his house.
Or he does it out of his house. Or yeah, it could be like a joint thing where like
I need to open my
Who is this friend of yours, Brick?
This is Lucy Brown.
Hi.
I think he calls you a Brickaletta.
Yeah, I was thinking like Brickella or something like that.
Yeah. He says, I see. Does your father have a disorder that requires such medication?
He has not gotten it. Girl Scout cookies.
You're very funny, Bricketta. Very, very, very funny.
What did he say? What did she say?
Addicted to Girl Scout cookies.
Oh.
And I think she also pipes in,
Also digging holes.
He likes digging holes.
Mm-hmm. See, I do not remember giving him any such prescription, and then no one in this town gets a prescription without me personally signing the note.
What's a prescription?
It is a Bricketta. Are you saying this is Mr. Brown? That
Oui, Papa.
Yep, that's my daddy.
you see. Well, carry on, girls.
You guys in the scene, so I established. So whatever you.
I feel like that's the end.
I feel like we sit down, we have a nice family dinner.
The whole while, Lucy's like,
The food's really yummy.
We just eat MREs.
What do we have for dinner? What's like the most French dinner? Wait, what do you say?
He's probably is. His dad just has them eat MREs.
Yeah.
That's great. This isn't eggs. This doesn't look like the eggs that I'm used to.
It says egg on the box.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Listen, the military may be evil, but they know their stuff.
I take the only two black die the only die I can, which are two black die. I'm gonna be screwed on this roll.
You give them to, or no, you keep them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Very good. Alyssa,
Very bad.
we got two scenes left. Where are we aiming?
Yeah. I don't know. You guys establish.
I feel like we need to progress the sell cookies subplot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or main plot a little bit more. Maybe we get montage of cookie selling, and I was gonna come to your house, and I don't know. Maybe we don't need to play that out as much. Maybe we do see like montage of like me trying to. Me coming to you and begging you to help me teach my daughter, and you're trying to. Okay, I have a really funny idea.
Okay.
What if we establish this to be a montage, and it starts off as like me coming to you and begging you to help me with my daughter, and then we start spending a bunch of time together and selling cookies together, and then we slowly fall in love, and you're.
That would take
I was
too long.
thinking of that.
But we do it all in montage. We do it all in montage, right?
Well, I'm saying like, wouldn't Brick's dad be like, "Oh, this guy has meds"?
Yeah,
in
maybe.
mind?
Like I feel like maybe we get like a big time skip here, and like a bunch of like the days have passed, and we're selling.
I don't know if I'd fall in love with a guy who like doesn't like schools because I work at one.
Well, yeah. So this is the thing. I think the thing I tell you is like I've been trying to get her into St. Patrick's private Catholic school. Right. And I did I did establish that I was trying to get her a scholarship. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, and I like, it's probably me being the pathological liar again, but like, I would like to think that it's like, you're
no, I'm about to enter into an abusive relationship. Oh no.
You're at least endeared to me enough to like, want to help. We're working together to help.
I'd like to think it's more like, I start spending a lot of time with you all, and you think I'm falling in love with you.
we see one side of the montage, and it's like my perspective of the montage. And I'm like, she's filling the hole in my heart that my wife like left.
And I'm just just trying to help Lucy. I'm a good teacher.
It's all like hearts and rainbows and sunshine, and then we get the flip, and like it's all gloom and darkness, and like there's a permanent like cloud over your head, and you're like constantly like scared and like, what is going on? I hate being here.
I do it because I love Lucy and I want her to be successful. Yeah, probably something along those lines.
And then maybe we get that montage, and it ends up being like the final. We're getting down to the wire here. We need to sell a bunch of cookies, and maybe we end up having there's like a stressful. Maybe it's like I don't know. Someone else have an idea for a spot to sell cookies that maybe a bunch of competition will be at. Like, what's the spot in town? Is it the bus stop? Okay. So maybe okay. I'd like to think that we're in the car. I'm driving. You're in our station wagon. Lucy's in the back. We have our cookies. And I'm saying, maybe you're counting up the money. You're like, man, Lucy's done a great job, right? And I'm doing some calculations in my head, and I say, oh no, that's not enough. We need one last push to get that 1,000. Quick, where's the spot? Isn't there a spot where
the best spot is the bus stop? That's where I sold most of my cookies.
It's almost 2. We can still make it.
You're right, Mr. Brown. We could still make it. Okay, now slow down here. I know I don't want to get another accident.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
right. Car starts sputtering.
Exactly.
Oh God. Right. Okay. All right.
Just put on your seatbelt. Oh, you're
it's already on. Lucy, you have your seatbelt on too, right?
Yep. I always wear my seatbelt when Daddy's driving.
Okay, good job, sweetheart. Okay, quick, get the table out of the back.
Let's go. And then I'd like to think that like Brick is there, and then maybe some of the other Girl Scouts, and like they're trying to get set up as 2, and like this is like the last push to like get everyone's last
y'all
sales in.
didn't tell me you were gonna be here today.
Jordan.
Oh, it's
as I said in the packet. I need a phone call wherever you guys are gonna be.
So I'd like to think that like all the Girl Scouts have shown up at the bus stop for the last push.
Yeah. Okay.
Hurry, Lucy, hurry!
I'm going.
Stupid folding table. Look.
So is Lucy wearing the makeup?
Yes. Well, much to her father's chagrin, but probably yes.
We probably had a conversation about it, but then Franny complimented it, and I was like, "Oh yeah."
He's being a better parent. He's being a better father.
Yeah,
I think Rick goes, what's the French hello? Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, Mr. Brown. My daddy says that I cannot sell you any more of my special candies.
You mean the Tic Tacs?
What kind of candies are these?
Oh well, you know, she lent me a couple bucks at the gas station to get some mints. That's all it was.
She like isn't paying attention to David at all. She's just like, "Hi, Lucy."
You can see like the dress.
I paid her father back later.
You see that the
Right.
dress that she was wearing is kind of a little dirty.
He goes, "Oh, it's a dress. It needs emergency work."
I'm sorry. We were digging holes.
Like we do every day.
Every day we dig a hole. And I didn't have time to get on my dress.
From now on, when you dig the holes not in the dress. You dig the holes.
I didn't have time. My daddy said we had to dig it now.
Okay, everybody, listen. We are breaking protocol here. Everybody said that they were going to call me where they were going.
There's no time for protocol anymore, Franny. We need to get this on the road now. The bus is pulling up. I see it in the distance. I'm winning that 1,000.
I think.
I mean, you, Lucy, you're winning that 1,000, right?
Yeah.
I think Brick says, "But Miss Franz,
Franny.
Miss Franny.
Miss Franny." I think she goes, "But Mademoiselle, we did call you, but you didn't answer." There's like 1,000 messages on your answering machine at home.
No. David took the SIM card out.
Yes, because it,
Right, because I probably have a flip phone.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Something
Yep. I took it out and I was like, and maybe you noticed that it's out now.
Right, and I'm like, wait a second. Hello. None of my calls are going through.
Those sorts of things give you cancer. I was doing you a favor.
Mr. Brown, this is highly inappropriate.
Oh, really? I wouldn't think that it had anything to do with inappropriateness. It was just the right neighborly thing to do.
No, you're not allowed to touch my things without my permission.
Oh, and I thought you gave me permission when you said, "Here, hold my phone real quick."
No.
All right. I mean, normally when people hand you things, you're allowed to touch them.
Yes, but not allowed to take things out or break them.
I didn't break it.
Yes, you did. It doesn't work no more.
Well, I mean, the SIM card is... Well, it's probably still intact. I threw it out the window.
Mr. Brown, you owe me a new SIM card. I need that phone in case of emergencies.
All right, well...
I don't know if they technically had SIM cards then, but we'll... Whatever.
Well, whatever.
Whatever.
Fine. But I'll have to give you it in gold. You'll have to buy it yourself.
Whatever. Okay, let's sell some cookies, y'all, all right? This is embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
Bus pulls up.
Yeah. Girl Scout cookies. Come get your Girl Scout
Over
cookies
here!
from last
Over
time.
here! You're gonna want to buy them right here. No! You! Get back here!
Mr. Brown, please calm down.
I can't be calm. Listen, the only way that I'm gonna get my daughter into the St.
Listen,
Patrick's Catholic school.
We're all on the same team here, okay?
We're not. We're competing.
We're all on the same team. We're all trying to get 1,000 together.
Please don't tell me this is some hippie bullcrap where we split the prize at the end. Please don't tell me that, Franny.
Oh, well,
Oh, no.
She's like, actually, the prizes money is all going to me.
the prize money is going to charity.
And then really, it was just that you get to choose the charity that it goes
Charity
to.
of your choice.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. God, you told me that things were going to be different.
Mr. Brown, I already told you that we're working on getting Lucy a scholarship.
You! Mrs. Cheddar! You gotta buy some Thin Mints, please! Don't walk away from me.
Mr. Brown, I feel like we maybe we need to take a moment and pray for you in this moment.
I think God hates me.
I don't think that's true. Otherwise, you would have died a long time ago in that accident.
I tend to think that God likes to watch him suffer.
He's had it out. The girl's right. He's had it out for me from day one.
No,
Ever since that accident.
See, he didn't want you to go to HE double hockey sticks.
Do you mean hell?
That is not a word that should be in your vocabulary, Missy.
Sorry, I meant to say H-E double hell.
Brick, that's where commies go, all right? Don't bring me into this. Is no one gonna buy these cookies? They're buying Jaquetta's cookies over there. No one has bought her cookies. She said looks like a sloth.
Let her be successful too.
Meanwhile,
That's the whole
Jaquetta's
point
over
of
there
Girl
like-
Scouts. Lucy's done very well for herself.
No, well enough.
She can even count to 20 now. It's amazing.
I can.
But she count to 1,000. That's the
No.
issue. I don't think any of us are going to be able to count to 1,000 after today.
1, 2, skip a few, 999,000. Ha ha ha.
Now, I've had just about enough of you, little girl. Now, just because you get me Tic Tacs that one time.
You are not
doesn't
allowed to
mean-
talk to the students this way.
Students? I thought these were scouts. I thought we were
the
supposed to be building them
scouts.
up into strong young women, independent young women. Well, the only way she's going to learn is if she stops messing with me.
I like how the bullying got flipped.
Like I said, the bullying was reversed.
First, she introduces my daughter to makeup, and now it's going to take like
And
3
your
years to
daughter
get the
looks
toxins out of her
very
system.
Toxins don't. Mr. Brown. Oh, boy. Okay. Listen.
Mr. Fromell, please, I beg you, please just buy some lemon squares. Please, that's all I'm asking. I don't know what he does.
I don't know.
They're probably like scared away by
Buy
him.
them from whoever you want to. Any of these girls will be fine. We're all part of the same troop here anyway.
But we're not all part of the same team. You see, me and my daughter, we're on our own team, and we're against all the rest of you.
No,
Isn't that right, Lucy?
Lucy, we're all part of the same team here.
Isn't that right, Lucy?
Lucy, listen to me. We're all part of the same team here.
Where's your daddy, Brick?
Right here. And I have a question for you, Mr. Brown.
Oh, he is right there. Okay.
Oh, hey, oh.
No, Caleb gets to play
What's
both
there?
parents talking to him.
Mr. Bell, I
Both
didn't
deranged
see
parents.
See you right there. What brings you into the neighborhood, Mule, besides helping your daughter out, of course? Well, I couldn't help but notice the other day when you were when your daughter was over, she mentioned something about you having these special candies that you partook in. And see, the thing is, I am aware of all the special candy that is sold in this town, and I do not remember selling you Ritalin. And I pale.
Ritalin?
No one said anything about Ritalin. And where is it? Where is my...
Why are you taking Ritalin?
And I go over to my station wagon. Where is it? No. Not now.
Mr. Brown, what is going on? I was just really trying to help out our girl Lucy over here for the last few days, and now I'm starting to get a little freaked out.
And I needed to help myself. You not understand that?
I know, you talk about God a lot. Have you just considered maybe praying to him?
I have. And he does this to me. I feel like I'm going crazy all the time, Franny. And those pills are the only thing that help me stay focused. Those birds in the backyard. The CIA agents on the phones. The shadows in the corners. The only thing. This $1,000 was going to be... I could finally get away.
What do you mean? I thought you were going to use it for Lucy for a scholarship.
I was going to use it to build a bunker in my backyard.
And what would that have done?
I got enough canned goods and mints to last at least 30 years. I was going to get away from it all. Hope everyone thought I died.
But your daughter needs you.
My daughter could eat MREs with me every day of her life if she wanted to.
Your daughter needs you, but she also needs other people, Mr. Brown.
Don't give me this call me it takes a village crap. Where's my Ritalin?
Daddy? I had some of the candy because I was hungry.
Oh, no.
I feel funny.
Does 911 still work without a SIM card?
I don't think so.
Oh, crap!
It might actually.
Hold on. Let me look this up.
I think Britt goes, Daddy! Papa!
Well, there's the doctor right there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's probably... Maybe that's where the scene ends, though.
Also, as it turns out, SIM cards exist.
Yes, you can call 911 even without a SIM card or active service.
Well, it turns out that SIM cards were a thing in 1991.
Okay, I just wasn't sure
I
about
believe that. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's probably where the scene ends. This is not good for... That was, yeah. Now I've got 2 black and 2 white. That's, that sounds about accurate.
Yeah, as soon as Caleb, as soon as you're like, where'd it go? I'm like, oh, I know.
That's a good call. All right, Jordan, bring us home.
I just wanted to help out Lucy.
So did I. Gotta protect her from the dangers of this world, one way or another.
Well, let's see. I have to have a bad ending.
No?
Yeah.
Because you have wild dice.
It's wild, yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's better if you have a bad ending, but...
Yeah, better for me. So, one thought is me getting chewed out by Dad, and also being told I'm not allowed to invite Lucy over anymore or something like that, or like I'm not allowed to go and see Mr. Brown anymore. So I think we could establish with that, with just Brick getting chewed out.
Are you not allowed to be part of the troop anymore?
You see, Briquetta, we, as bells, we have a particular reputation to uphold. You see, people think that we are from Paris. We cannot let them know how uncultured we used to be when we lived in Paris, Texas. We came to this town to start anew, to become new people, and we chose French for some reason.
It was just easier to tell people that we are from Paris.
Yes, well, you said it once to your teacher, and we just had to go with it.
Caleb, I think that's another clip moment.
Which part of it?
Whatever you just said right before Jordan said the other thing.
French for some reason.
Yeah, we chose
Yeah.
French for some reason.
we just came here to become new people, and we chose French for some reason. There are some really good out of context statements in this session.
Brick just goes.
Such a good one.
Brick goes.
Papa, I don't know if I like being French.
Oh, thank goodness, because I really hated that accent.
Papa, can we stop being French and doing that stupid foreign accent that I'm always
Please, let's stop that as soon as we can, because I just can't stand it no more. Oh, Willie! Oh, that's a load off my shoulders. Hey, wife! We ain't French! We ain't French no more!
We actually, thank God.
We ain't French no more.
All right, well, now that's out of the way. I suppose you can hang out with whoever you dang well want. We got no standards now.
We got no standards now.
Go on. Go play with
Go on,
alligator. Go on, play with alligators or some sorts of nonsense. Find a bear trap. Put your foot in it.
Not a bear trap. Foot in it.
See if it breaks any bones.
Wife probably comes in. Oh, I think you're going a bit far.
I don't know, wife. I just feel so free. Never felt so free in my life. I tell you what, I hated being French.
I really didn't like all the food.
They're the worst. I know French fries every single day for meals. Like at first it was nice, but like eventually it's enough. The French toast too.
Much.
Oh.
My throat hurts. I'm laughing so hard.
For breakfast tomorrow, Daddy, can we have bacon?
Please, let's have bacon again.
Bacon and eggs.
We could only have Canadian bacon before that. You know, Canada's close enough.
It's French.
Not that I can't right now.
I'm just trying to induce labor, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's certain. Ben is really hard against my stomach right now from all the laughing. Holy moly! Oh my gosh!
I mean, is that the whole scene?
Maybe
You're free. You're finally free.
You're free.
I'm as free as America.
Well, yeah, I mean, because yeah.
In 2004.
In 2004. Slightly less free after the Patreon Act, but you know, I think that might be a good place to stop, because then we can do epilogues, and then depending on like what Briquetta does with this new life, right? It will be determined by that.
You should also write down, "Hey, why ain't French no more."
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Here, when we get done, I'll read off the ones that I wrote down. To you guys.
Oh my god.
I'm hurting.
All right, let's do that block. So, these two dice, I'm gonna put them off to the side and not delete them, just so we can replace. Because I think last time we've accidentally had like the wrong number of dice at the beginning because we had copied wild dice and deleted the other ones. But you got those three there. I am the only one who ended up with all one color.
Yeah,
That's right.
How did this end well for you?
I have no clue. I just probably get help, right?
You get the rod taken out of your head.
Exactly. All right.
Okay, roll.
Everybody roll. Oh, yeah. I got a 12.
I got,
How do I do it? Just
Multi-sided, random.
Random. Okay.
Oof.
Seth, what'd you
I
get?
got a black one.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Jordan, Alyssa?
I got a black 6, and I got a white 6.
I got
White
a
6.
black 5.
Black 5. Jordan, white 6. I'm the
Wait,
only
no,
one
black.
who made
I got a
out
black.
of it.
Sorry. I got a black 2. Oh no, black. That is a black one. That is a black one. Never mind.
All right, cool.
Uh,
All right. Let me real quick find our document here so I can pull up these endings.
Oh my goodness.
I have a guess for Alyssa's ending.
All right, here we go. Aftermath, page 47. Okay. Aftermath table. Oh, wait. That's on a different page.
I think I'm practically dead.
Who do we want to start with?
You started anyway.
All right, white 12. Not too shabby. You've made it out with dignity intact, though through some fluke. There might even be a little profit or self-respect or something. Time to throw a little party for all your friends. I don't know what that looks like yet, so let's just keep going. Black 1, Seth. Horrible. You are probably dead. Other people, probably innocent people, are as well. There's no justice. There's no mercy. Everything is utterly painfully screwed, and it is all of it, your fault.
My fault.
Alyssa, you got black 5, which is rough. You're getting whipped like a rented mule, for starters, and you will remember this episode for all your diminished days. The lesson you learn will be profound, lingering, and painful. And Jordan, you got white 6, which is weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is where you are probably headed. So again, you can be abstracted, but that's the general sentiment.
I'm checking what happens if you
don't know how
overdose
this
on
ends well for
Ritalin.
me. Yeah.
I have a thought. I have a theory here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Go for it.
Franny and David Brown either end up together or have a bad one-night stand that
God.
ends up with like there being another baby involved or something, and there's some big scandal, and then Child Protective Services come in. And then David's free from his child.
And let's start with Seth, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think
it looks like you can overdose on Ritalin. Here's my thought process. You can overdose.
Well, we did just call the hospital to
right.
You probably just die right there, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's the thing that shocks me out of what was happening to me.
Or you finally get help. Franny gets fired because one of her Girl Scouts died on a Ritalin overdose during a Girl Scouts cookie sale. Oh.
I'd like to think that for Alyssa it was black 5. You got a painful lesson.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that maybe Franny wasn't completely innocent in all this. You kept bragging about being like top saleswoman or whatever. I wonder if you were like padding the numbers or cheating in some other way, and you have been this entire time, and this fiasco led to the Girl Scouts of America like looking into you and being like, this lady's not okay. Like,
I'm a little unhinged, maybe.
You buy a lot of your own cookies.
Right, yeah, they find dozens and dozens of cookies in your basement or something, in your garage.
You buy your own cookies, then you sell them later in the off seasons so that you can have
for a higher profit. Yeah,
for higher profit. Off-season cookies.
The black market. Jerry knew you already.
Probably. I probably sell some of my cookies on his shelves.
Uh-huh.
What happens with Brick?
Well, for one thing, my friend died.
Mm-hmm.
2, my friend died. That's a bummer. But, I mean, at least I don't have to pretend to be French anymore.
Yeah.
I like to think that maybe like you get bullied now at school because you're not French.
No. That's no one would believe that in a million years.
Nobody cares. Okay, fine. Whatever.
No, everybody hates the French. Come on.
I like the French.
And
Jordan,
then
what did real quick, Jordan, what did you say? I needed to whatever you said right there was really funny, and I wanted to note it down as another out of context one.
Just
You
now?
said, yeah.
I said my friend is dead, but at least I'm not French.
My friend is dead, but at least I'm not French. Okay, have any
want
of you
that clean?
seen?
Do you want that clean? You want me to
Yes, please.
My friend is dead, but at least I'm not French.
What were you gonna say, Caleb?
Have any of you seen the Film Cow video Spatula Madness?
No.
I'm gonna have to send you this video after we. I'm just gonna send you this video. It's by the same people who did the Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Yeah. So who do we need to talk about again? So did you died of Ritalin overdose?
Or
Yeah.
I'm just like in a coma.
Yeah, maybe that's a nice way to end it. Or like you're not dead, but you're in a coma, and then I get the help that I need, and I eventually
You get taken into custody, brought to an insane asylum because you thought all this stuff, and they get like the metal rod out of your head or something
and I'm eventually rehabilitated back into society, and I'm by your hospital bed every day, praying to God that you return to me, and eventually you do.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, it was a fun game. It's so ridiculous. Did you say at the beginning of the night you were planning on having a serious one?
Well, I wanted it to be slightly more grounded, is what I said.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think anything
was.
we did wasn't grounded. It was just weird.
No, exactly.
I mean, that's just how Fiasco is, though.
Yeah,
this one worked just fine. The last one we played with Jason went so off the rails so quickly. There was no reality at all.
Which one was that?
The Pirates one.
Reality.
Oh yes, that one.
You guys went to Davy Jones' locker and it was a literal school under the ocean.
By the end of that one made no sense. That was like one of those dreams you have where like the trail of thought just slowly just gets weirder and doesn't make sense.
Less and less connections are being made.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, real quick, before we end here, I'm going to read off all of the out-of-context statements that I wrote down here for our clips. First, we have Seth saying he wants to be a Girl Scout tonight.
And I was.
Jordan said, the idea of you being in a car accident sounds funny. Me flat out saying, I hate the government. Jordan going,
I was planning that like from the beginning.
Yeah.
I know what would be like. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That'll be a fun bit.
Jordan said something about being a girl or maybe it was Seth who said about being a girl in 2004. I don't remember the exact quote. Stereotypes brought you into this world. You told me you loved shovels. Something about drugs. I wrote drugs whatever down here, but I don't remember the exact quote.
I don't remember either.
The next one is every day we dig a hole. Then it was Mrs. Cheddar, please. buy some cookies. We chose French for some reason. We ain't French no more. And then my friend is dead, but at least I'm not French. I'm gonna have to figure out the exact perfect order for these clips to make it, because some of them were like the same thing 3 times in a row. But if I could space them properly, it'll be good.
Just start it off with, "Hey, wow, we ain't French."
You know what you need to do? You need to have the music that goes. You need to have, like, as it builds up, like the you need to have on the screen. It just says, what was I going to say? What is it like playing Fiasco? And then you just go into it.
Yeah. There you go. That's been our session of Fiasco today. Thanks for playing, guys. That was fun.
My throat hurts.
Yep.
But that was so much fun.
It's one of those things where, like,
I'm really sad that all that laughing didn't put me in labor, but it's all right.
It's all right.
Watch, I'm going to start going to labor like as soon as we're done with stream.
I'll count it at that point. I'll be like, yep, I did it. I can't claim responsibility. Fiasco is this funny thing where, like,
it sends people into labor.
See, because then you can clip like me just like laughing so hard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
There were some
that's
times
what happened, Big Arrow.
There are legitimately times I thought, I was like, is Alyssa okay?
You guys were bringing it.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Fiasco is so funny because like it at first it really is just like us throwing things at the wall at random to see what sticks, and then about the middle of the session we start hitting on like the recurring jokes, and then by the end we are busting a gut laughing so hard because of the stupid things that have happened in this game. Oh yeah, my side hurts really bad.
My throat does.
Yeah.
I think your side hurts. Yeah, whatever, Caleb.
Well, there you go. That's been Fiasco. I assume that Alyssa's gonna have this baby before next Thursday, right?
God, I hope so. My due date's technically Friday, so like next Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday. So I very well could still have this child in my stomach.
All right. Well, I guess we'll keep a pin in it and figure out what we're gonna do next week. But for now, we'll go ahead and call it here. Thanks for playing, guys. Thank you for watching. We're out.